What I think is, that was good, but like he just got notes of paper walking through Manhattan that says, and the thing about Islam, like if the cops stop him, you will never fly again, dog. We're down to our last few comics, folks. Next comic coming to stage. Please put your hands together for Vinny D. Say hello to Vinny.
New York City, what's up? So I bring you guys some unfortunate news tonight. My grandma passed away recently, but it's okay. She gave us a big inheritance. Nah, I'm just kidding. She was broke as fuck. The funeral was weird too. Like there weren't a lot of people there. There's probably like 8 people there total, including her. I think there's more people online at Starbucks right now, even at this hour. But we were bored. So about halfway through, it's a true story. We actually went to go get ice cream. I'm not making this up. My family's here. They can attest to this. But we felt guilty and we left Granny alone. And it was her funeral day. So we went back in, and I thought it was a good time to pay my respects. So I go up to Grandma, I lean over the casket, a couple sprinkles fall in her lap, and I'm ashamed to say this, but I farted. But it's not my fault. I mean, I had Chipotle earlier that day, and you guys feel my pain. You can't hold that in. So, I hit her with that burrito blast, and that was it. I walked away. But yeah, it was silent but deadly. But she was already dead, so it was just silent. After the funeral, we didn't know what to do with her body, so we dumped it in a dumpster behind Applebee's. No, I'm just kidding. It was at Chili's. But funerals are weird. I often think how they would be different if we gave as much attention to funerals as we do to like planning a wedding. Here's something you never hear at a funeral. In 5 minutes, meet me at the photo booth. Like how come I've never received a funeral save the date? There's definitely women out here like, that's such a great idea. We'll call it a save the wake. No, you guys didn't get that. A wake is also a funeral. Okay. But no, I mean, after the funeral was over, we actually forgot to get her a tombstone. But it wasn't a big deal because you don't really need tombstones now, right? Like we're gonna run out of room for them, I think, eventually. And back in the day, they buried the important people, the kings, the pharaohs. But now we bury everybody, right? Steve, the accountant, he gets the same grave as Michael Jordan. Here lies Michael, an accomplished athlete who changed the world. And then 3 feet away, here's Steve. He did my taxes. Chad, the pool guy, he gets the same grave as Billy Joel. Here lies Billy, an accomplished musician who wrote songs for a generation. Then 3 feet away, here's Chad. He fucked my sister while my parents weren't home. But yeah, so I mean, the thing about it is like when we die, what are we gonna do when we die, right? If we're not gonna bury us, what are we gonna do? Some people will be like, when I die, spread my ashes over the ocean. But that's just gross. Like people swim in the ocean, right? Like other people, when I die, donate my body to science. I'm an organ donor, right? And organ donors are so fucking annoying. They're tied with vegans for like the most annoying fucking people on earth. My sister just became an organ donor recently and she wouldn't shut up about it. She's like, you should do it too. It's really easy. And all you really got to do is you go to the DMV and they give you a little heart, to put on your license, and that's all you need. You could donate your organs when you die. But that's enough about organ donors. All right, one more thing. So if you donate anything after you die, you're a piece of shit. You go your whole life just not donating to everybody, and then you decide to give your shitty liver to somebody when you don't even need it anymore. Like CVS, you're in CVS, and at the checkout, they're like, can you donate $2 to children's cancer research? You're like, nah, but you die and you're like, yeah, take my fucking lungs. I don't care. Take everything. And I know what you guys have been thinking. And the answer to your question is yes. My grandma was an organ donor. That's my time, guys.